Alright, today we're going to be taking EX Eugeo into a brand new story event that came out recently with a bunch of banners, which I should say, by the way, don't summon, they're bait banners. They obviously release these banners so that you can summon, and then when the brand new swimsuit characters come out next week, you don't have any cubes to waste on those banners, so make sure to not summon, or just wait until the new banners come out, check them out, see how good the new characters are, and then decide by then. And we're trying to get to 250 subscribers here by the end of July. If you haven't yet, make sure to go down there, subscribe, leave a like on the video. And like I said recently in one of my videos, we are going to be doing a bunch of other games here on the channel, right? Besides only splitting into a factor, we're actually going to be doing some Dokkan, we're going to be doing Legends, Genshin Impact, a bunch of other games. So make sure to stay tuned and check them out. But now let's get into the team that we're going to be using. Alright, so here we are in the story event Showdown Grand Earth Giants, where we're going to be taking on level 120. We haven't taken it on yet, so I don't really know what to expect. The team we're going to be using is this one, basically swimsuit themed, because you know the celebration going on, summer themed. Integrity Knight Ronnie is in the back because I didn't get to use her when she came out, and I just want to have an excuse to use her. And of course we got Eugeo himself here, basically the main character we're going to be focusing on. And of course we can't go in without this shiny new character 80s. And of course you're gonna see that in the skill slots it says that he's missing one of his abilities. But I didn't have enough keys, and so I sacrificed his guard break. So he probably won't be doing as much damage as we want him to. But I mean, these keys, they're pretty hard to get their hands on too, man. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna be using him very soon in the video, and let's hop in. So you guys can see 15,000 HP, man. His Imaginarians are all basically HP buffs, so not really attack. So we can't expect to see him do a lot of attack, but he's still gonna be pretty useful. Like with his break stacks, his incarnate combo when he gets his EX skills unlocked and stuff like that. So he can still be very useful, and not to mention that he has both a physical attack as well as a magic attack, and he does continuous damage. So he had, like, this kit's very flushed out in terms of like variety of options. So first things first, we have a bunch of enhanced mode characters, I should say. We got 4, so try to get all these characters into their enhanced mode states. And honestly, I think we only need to use our special protection field with 80s, so she can pretty much sit out for this turn. We want you out here because, you know, she has charge stacks and stuff like that. He's the main character that we're going to be focusing on. Now, one thing I do always say that they should have done for EX characters is give them like active link partners, because that's like one downfall of like these older characters, that they don't have active links, right? Characters that came out before the first year anniversary don't really have active link partners, besides like newer ones who refer to like, you know, Eugeo characters, stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much one downfall. There's like 2 healers, right? We got this Alice, who is like healing every other attack, and then another character that actually does the same as her is actually going to be, it was Ronnie. She actually does it. For some reason I thought it was going to be Lifa, but it's actually Ronnie, the Integrity Knight one. So here we don't need to break him. I mean, he didn't do anything, so let's just see how much damage he actually does here. We got 2 healers, we're gonna basically heal all that up. And honestly, wait, we're actually gonna be leaving her out here. She has continuous damage, it's gonna be very helpful in the future. So let's just go ahead and do this, and let's switch you out, because Lifa is like, we need to have Lifa out there as well. She has magic attack buffs that she's gonna be giving out for the entire team, so it's gonna be very helpful. So how much does this do? 154,000. He does do a double attack, 148,000. So in total 300,000. Not bad. I mean, compared to what he's doing to this Lifa, I mean, he does have level 120 stats. He has like no type of buff, literally. Like, he has 20% crit and 10% magic attack because Lifa just gave it to him. So I mean, not bad, not bad. So it's been a while since I used this guy, so let's see what he does. Deals additional damage. You know what, let's just look over here, easier. Alright, so lowers enemies incarnate charge by 20%. Deals more damage on continuous damage. So for the most part, you're gonna use the second assault because you're gonna be giving continuous damage, right? You just do that. We're gonna do continuous damage, and then we're gonna go for the charge stacks with her. 81,000 on the normal. Again, for the most part, you're not gonna be using his Eugeo as like a, how should I say it, a damage dealing character, right? He's not getting like any type of buffs from his Imaginariums. His stats are not that great, but oh wow, we only have one special partner with 80s and Alice. Alright, so we're just gonna do this. We're gonna bring out Alice, right? So I mean, this is not gonna be difficult. Alright, so let's go ahead for the charge, man. Alright, so here we're gonna pull you out here. Do this. Do we need to charge? Should we just charge? Let's just go for the charge. Because I want to see how much Incarnate actually gets. Yeah, I forgot she actually gives physical buffs as well. Yeah, this man ain't gonna do nothing to us now. Alright, so here let's just pull you out and do this. Alright, so it goes up to 300k. Nothing too bad, nothing too bad, you know. But let's do this. Gonna push you up here. I mean, like I said, these bosses, normally the story event bosses are not like that difficult. Especially when you have like a bunch of level 120s and stuff like that in EX characters. Alright, so you know what? Let's give Ronnie the chance, right? We won't need it, but we're gonna do this. Does he get pushed back? He does get pushed back. So let's actually watch her animation, because it's been a while since her banner came out. And it was pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, like, there's only 3 EX characters right now in the Wind Element team. I think the team that has the most actually has to be, well, obviously the least is Wind Element. I mean, not Wind, but Water, because that team doesn't get buffed for no reason. Oh yeah, he's dead, man. He's dead like 700,000. Yeah, this man's dead. He is obviously dead. Alright, so we didn't get like the best showing of Eugeo here, but for the most part, I just want to use him here because to give him like a good view of like how much damage he's actually doing. Now he's doing a lot more than he used to. I will admit that. He did come out, I want to say 4 to 6 months into the game, so he was one of the first Wind Element characters out there. And that's why like he has a bunch of these different type of attacks and stuff like that and gimmicks in his kit. Now, one thing I do want to do is basically see how much damage he actually does when he's fully buffed up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut to the point where we have him fully buffed up, and then we're going to use his Incarnate and see how much damage he actually does to them. Alright, so here we are with Eugeo's final attack to see how strong it is. And as you guys can see, it says Incarnate Slash Attack, so it's a physical attacker. So we had to get his attack up, which we got it to 20%. That's the highest I could get it. I tried many times with many teams. Then we got 10% critical damage. Then on the enemy, I decided to go with Tisei's debuff, and it actually lowers his defense by 15% and his physical resistance by 15%, as well as his magic attack and magic resistance and magic defense. It's not like it's gonna help, but here we are, and let's see exactly how much damage he's actually gonna do. Like I said earlier, I don't expect a lot because he doesn't have really that much. Like his attack stat isn't that like high. He's like barely 9,000. Even after being level 120 with his EX skills, he did 175,000 there, and then he did another 184,000. So in total, he did about 325,000, something like that. So obviously, he's not like the strongest out here, but he can at least, you know, let's just go for attack. Let's go for this one, because I believe that one actually he does more damage when the enemies inflict, right? With, yeah, he does more damage when the enemy is inflicted with continuous damage, which he is. We checked earlier, right here. So we're gonna actually get to see some Good damage from our boy. At least 100,000. Come on now. Was that 233,000? Because if it was, that wasn't that too shabby. Like I said, he doesn't really have any attack buffs in his Imaginariums and his kits. He doesn't so buff, so he's pretty an outdated character. But in terms of like all the EXs together, we got the EX Leafa, we got EX Elizabeth, and now we got him. I want to say that Leafa is still my top choice as being the best EX character on the Wind Element team. Second is Elizabeth, and then third is this Eugeo. I mean, I will say that he has a bunch of stuff, you know, that's helping him out, right? Continuous damage, his break, he does more damage on his, when he has inflicted his enemies with, like, you know, continuous damage and stuff like that. But he's a pretty solid character to have on the team, especially with like his Ikari combo and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys thought about this Eugeo, and whether you've been thinking about EXing, you know, certain characters and stuff like that. But that's gonna be the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to go down there, leave a like I said earlier, subscribe. We're trying to get 250 subscribers by the end of July. I know we can do it. We're pretty close, so consider it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys next time.